Durban and Cape Town. You're about to set the bar for the boardroom, right?
Yes.
I know I cracked the whip when it came to Durban. Cape Town also, not too different. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Let's hear it.
We live in a world where social media is one of the most powerful tools used by businesses to promote and position their brands. A lot of brands are using social media for so many reasons. One of the reasons because their clients are staying online, it positions their brand, and it also creates talkability on social media platforms.
We were briefed to create and to pitch a revived social media campaign for CellC's Ultra Bonus Triple Your Recharge service. We were told to be disruptive, to be creative, and to keep it exciting. So we had to find ways to think of it, so people find ways to think of it differently and to interpret it differently.
We had to come up with a concept, and we didn't really want to deviate from the existing campaign that's running for CellC. So we capitalized the already existing CellC campaign slogan, which is eGrand, and came up with something new, exciting, and created our own hashtag #LifeEGrand. We then thought we should incorporate our campaign with the upcoming Heritage Month. And also to increase engagement on the social media platforms, we included a competition component on the campaign, and we kept the existing influencer face because people are already familiar with her.
Our objectives for the campaign were to create hype around CellC's Ultra Bonus Triple Your Recharge service offering. We had to generate social media and to create virality. We had to increase engagement, and we had to increase engagement around the product offering.
Like any other campaign, we had to be clear on what we want to communicate and how we want to communicate it. And therefore, we set key messages. One of the key messages is how CellC Ultra Bonus can make your life grand. And also throughout the campaign, we're encouraging users to switch and save and get value for their money.
We used 4 different social media platforms to market the campaign. We focused on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as well as WhatsApp. We then segmented our content into 3 pillars: product post, a competition post, as well as a campaign post. And then we created a variety within the content to put out on social media, such as GIFs, videos, as well as still images.
We also have done an extensive research, and we saw that WhatsApp is one of the most used platforms on social media, and also it's accessible to everyone, it's cheaper to use. So we're going to run our competition through WhatsApp. We encourage the entrants to send their 60-second voice note telling us about their most embarrassing moments when they wanted airtime the most and they did not have. And the winner will get to win a free airtime supply for a year. And we drew stats that are dated January 2019. So now we want to give you a feel and look of how our campaign is going to look like. As you can see the background of our post, we have the African print. It speaks back to the alignment of the Heritage Month. And the influencer is there, everybody's familiar with her, and our hashtag #LifeEGrand.
These are mock-up examples for Facebook posts. As you can see over there, it says "Sabaweli to triple your value," which translates to "Are you craving to triple your value?" You then dial *108#. We used the tag Sabaweli because it's already out there. There's already conversation around it. So we wanted to join the conversation. We wanted to keep it exciting and young.
And catchy. And also, this is the interface for our Instagram. It's straightforward. On the left-hand side, it's our competition post. You can see that we've received a voice note, and we're going to generate an automated response to say your entry has been registered. And the other side, it's Sabaweli to triple your value. As the moment the person sees Sabaweli to triple your value, will be intrigued and want to see more what's happening in the post.
These are mock-ups for Twitter posts. On Twitter, everything is trendy, it's quick. Currently, there's a trend of ask. We then used it to our advantage that people should ask Petronella if they have any questions about the CellC Triple Your Value Ultra Bonus.
And also we use that ask because a lot of people will then want to join the conversation, and it'll also increase the engagement on social media platforms. And then we thought it's very important, whatever that you do as a brand, to always include and make your clients valued. We took it to the streets of Cape Town to ask them to tell us about their embarrassing moments when they needed airtime the most. So we're going to play that quickly.
I had to meet up with my boyfriend.
Yes.
So I was like, where is he? And I didn't have airtime, so I had to ask a stranger. Can you believe it?
Oh my God. I was busy explaining to my mom that I got into trouble at college.
Yeah.
And just before I could get to the main part, the airtime died and it looked like I was a bad person.
Was in trouble, needed my mom the most, and I sent multiple please call me, and she just never replied.
When I'm talking to my clients.
We now move on to our gifts.
The very first gift is actually, we wanted to show clients how simple it is to switch to Ultra Bonus by dialing *108#, and your life become grand.
The second gift shows diversity within our clients, consumers.
After we've done the campaign, we saw gaps within the existing campaign within CellC, and we came up with recommendations.
We recommend that they increase the expiry date of the product offering to at least 7 days.
When we went to the streets of Cape Town, we also did store visits, and we saw there's a lack of visibility around the branding of Ultra Bonus, and we think that promo material should be visible in the stores.
And lastly, what the product is offering, it should be clear, it should be simplified when it comes to communicating it to the market.
We thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestants, well done. A very nice presentation.
Thank you.
I like that you incorporated the how to access the product through the various touch points. I also liked that you used the innovation of WhatsApp and that you could back it with the statistics which show strategic thinking. I think that a little more dynamism in the way you present your pitch, just as a little tip, you know, to sell your concept. But overall, I think you guys did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
I think you guys had a good strategy, so there was a lot of good thinking. I love it when brands go to the streets and speak to consumers about the product. That was really a nice touch. I also love the fact that you used pretty much what people talk about, you know, on the socials today. So, well, you know, so we don't have to re-engineer things just for the sake of it. And I thought that you guys had a very good understanding of what our people are doing on the socials today. I do think that the strong strategy could have translated much stronger on the creative, because a consumer is not necessarily going to have you guys tell them about this campaign just like you guys did to us. So it needed to tell us a little bit more about just those nuances. Other than that, I thought it was solid, it was strong, and continue to speak to people on the streets because they will tell you what they need.
Yes.
I have to agree 100% with both my judges. My only criticism really, and this is literally nothing, is if you came up with something completely new, you know, and that's just a preference, literally, just to shake up, you know, everyone and say, this is what we have. But literally that's it. Otherwise, I'm also very proud. Yeah, Durban, you know, I mean that, as well as Cape Town.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you. You guys have definitely stepped it up from the rounds prior.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Also,
Let's just
a reminder of you fall, you can still redeem yourself, and
Absolutely.
you've done it.
Absolutely.
Well
Well
done.
done.
Thank you.
No tears, no telelere.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.